Hi, hello everybody. This is Uma from Success Law Classes. Today we are going to discuss some of the important Supreme Court judgments. The first case law is Golaknath versus State of Punjab 1967 case. The Supreme Court ruled that Parliament could not restrict any of the fundamental rights of the individuals enriched in the Constitution. The another case law is Keshavananda Bharati versus State of Kerala 1973 case law it is. In this case law, the Honorable Supreme Court held that Golaknath case was overruled and Parliament recaptured the power of amending, and by virtue of the amending power cannot change the basic structure of the constitution. The another case law is Minerva Mills versus Union of India 1980 case. The forfeited the idea of basic structure which was put forward earlier in the basic structure case law, that is Keshavananda Bharati case law. Another case law is Vaman Rao versus Union of India 1981. This case has facilitated in determining a satisfactory way of addressing grievances pertaining to the violation of fundamental rights. The next case law is Muhammad Ahmad Khan versus Shahbanu Begum 1985 case law. This case law challenged the Muslim personal law, and after this case law the parliament has passed a act, Muslim Women Protection of Rights of Divorce Act 1980 versus Union of India 1986 case. In this case law, the Supreme Court has enlarged the scope and sphere of Article 32 and Article 21 to incorporate the right to healthy and pollution-free environment. Law is Indraswani versus Union of India 1992 case law. In this case law, the Supreme Court defined the creamy layer criteria and uphold the execution of recommendations made by the Mandal Commission. Next case law is First Judges case or SP Gupta case 1981. The ruling gave the executive dominance over the judiciary in judicial appointments for the next 12 years. Second case law, that is Second Judges case or Supreme Court Advocates on Record Association versus Union of India 1993 case. The majority verdict gave back Chief Justice of India's power over judicial appointments and transfers. The another case law is Three Judges case or Special Reference case of 1998. The Chief Justice of India must check with a plurality of four senior most Supreme Court judges to shape his opinion on judicial appointments and transfers. Another case law is S.R. Bommai versus Union of India 1994. This has created major repercussion on center-state relations. The next case law is Vishaka versus State of Rajasthan 1997 case. Introduction of Vishaka guidelines and provided basic definitions of sexual harassment at the workplace. The another case law is Samatha versus State of Andhra Pradesh 1997 case. In this case law, the Honorable Supreme Court declared that the forest land, tribal land and government land in scheduled areas could not be leased to private companies or non-tribal for industrial operations. Such activity is only permissible to a government undertaking and tribal people. Next is IR Koile versus State of Tamil Nadu 2007 case. If a law is included in the ninth schedule of the Indian Constitution, it can still be examined and confronted in the court. The another case law is Section 377 case 2009. The Section 377 of the Indian Penal Code 1860 declared as unconstitutional. The same was reversed by the Supreme Court in 2013. Philadelphia case 2011. In this case law, the Supreme Court declared that the children are the endowment to humanity. The sexual abuse of children is one of the most monstrous transgressions. The other case law is Nota, that is none of the above judgment 2013. An option of not voting for any candidate was given if they don't find any of the opted candidates. The another case law is Lily Thomas versus Union of India 2013 case law. In this case law, the Supreme Court ruled that any member of the Legislative Assembly, member of a Legislative Council, or member of Parliament who was found guilty of a crime and given a minimum of 2 years imprisonment would lose membership of the House with an immediate effect. The next case law is Nirbhaya case, March 2014. Through this case law, introduction of the Criminal Law Amendment 2013 and definition of rape under the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012 and the Indian Evidence Act 1872, Indian Penal Code 1860 and Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 were amended in the year 2013. The another case law is National Legal Service Authority versus Union of India, April 2014. This case resulted in the recognition of transgenders persons as a third gender. Supreme Court also instructed the government to treat them as minorities and expand the reservations in education, jobs and education, etc. The another case law is Shreya Shingal versus Union of India 2015. The controversial section 66A of the Information Technology Act, which was permitted arrests for unpleasant content posted on the internet, was struck down as unconstitutional. The last case law is Arun Shahbag case. Along with guidelines, Supreme Court allowed passive euthanasia in the country. Thank you all. Please subscribe my channel and like this video, share this video. If you have any doubts, please comment in the comment box.